So the women in my family are magic. Like I have witnessed them transform tragedy into triumph. Cradling self-esteem and rocking pain to sleep with lullabies that soothe the average beast like me. See, I've seen them look death dead in the eyes and laugh like only a black woman could. With enough cocoa butter and shade to even out all of my dark places. With enough snaps, neck rolls, and hand claps to let you know when they ain't playing. Enough fortitude to last generations because as we all know, black, it just don't crack like that. Because see, when my mother died, these women literally put the men on their back and carried us to understanding. When my uncle died, they were the only ones to not cry. The only ones to allow for us men to be both vulnerable and safe. See, this is what God must feel like. They say the burden of strength, it always lies with the wise. Well, these women birth boulders and can move mountains with their mouths. I remember overhearing conversations in the kitchen, and if y'all know anything, y'all know there's nothing more magical than 4 black women in one kitchen. See, I watched them there, conjuring feasts fit for kings, with recipes passed on from elders I have never seen, but always knew they loved me still to this day just by the way my food tasted. I watched them there, gracefully stirring pots, measuring by hand just the right amount that's good for your soul. See, they were good for your soul like church, because the kitchen, it was praise and worship. The kitchen, it was knees on a pew, an invitation to forgiveness. And these women were extensions of God. These women were fried chicken, collards, and turkey neck bones, baked mac and cheese, gizzards, and gluten-filled bread, because gluten-free just don't taste the same. These women were seasoning picked from the earth and packaged in tough love, raw, salty, and sweet. These women have survived fires and lived to tell of smoke, of rubble, of ash that blows in the wind like strange fruit on Mississippi trees. See, they have seen their fathers die by the hands of whites and still manage to smile. They have seen their mothers go from matriarchs to forgotten by the history books and still encourage us to read. Read until we can write. Write until it is right. Until monuments are erected in their honor, and even if they aren't, at least all of y'all will know that this little black boy came from a loving family. So it amazes me how hearing the rumblings of an empty stomach was the only motivation they needed. How they withdrew pain from wounds I never knew I had. How they had love etched on the insides of their arms so that every hug had the power of healing. How they knew honey and ginger and apple cider vinegar worked better than anything a doctor could ever prescribe. I have no idea. The women in my family are magic. I swear. And I just want them to know that that monument they've been waiting for has always been right here. My name is Hattress, it's like Mattress with an H, but please don't sleep on me. You can cop my book at iamhattress.com. It's called If Ever We Were. It's a self-help journey for young black boys.